Greetings from the winter wonderland that is Vancouver, Washington. As the first snowflakes gently descend, the city transforms into a scene from a postcard. Or the roads turn into absolute show and you are stuck at your house for 2 to 5 days. At least we have power this time. Hi, my name is Cassandra Marks, also known as Realtor Cass, and I am your guide to absolutely everything Southwest Washington, Clark County, Vancouver, and even Portland. And before you move here, you are probably asking what the weather is like. Well, look around. Winter is here for now. Vancouver's winters are mild, with temperatures typically ranging from the mid-30s to the 40s in Fahrenheit. This wonderful white stuff you see around me typically only makes it below 1,000 feet in elevation a couple days a year, so don't fret. It's not here year-round like in the Midwest. Most of the time, we see like sub 40-degree temps for maybe a week or two, but it's usually spread out. It's not like every single day. So just to give you context, the last 5 days have been pretty fun and hopefully fulfilled that once a winter crap storm that we usually have. The highs have been somewhere around 25 to 29 degrees Fahrenheit, and overnight temps have dropped into the teens. The front that came in here with all the snow on Saturday, and it proceeded to stay cold until Tuesday night, where the temp went up a little bit and that converted from snow into drizzle, which left about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch on absolutely everything. Like I said, this usually doesn't last super long. Tomorrow it's supposed to be in the mid-40s and all the snow and ice will be gone. Snowfalls in the Pacific Northwest definitely invite residents to embrace winter sports and nearby destinations like Mount Hood. Whether you are an avid skier, want a winter camp or snowshoe, or just want to try your hand at building a snowman, the winter season here has something for absolutely everyone. The locals have definitely perfected the art of staying warm and cozy. They typically hit the grocery store when they know a storm's coming, stock up on food and of course wine, and then head home to hunker down until the snow and ice passes. Since Southwest Washington doesn't really have the means to handle the snow and ice like the Midwest does, they usually are out pre-treating the roads for the freezing rain, and you will see some plows out and about, but they just don't have enough of them. So it's much smarter to just stay home and wait it out. Chances are your kids aren't going to be in school either. So anyways, enjoy your snow day. Okay, well, if it's okay with you, it's a bit cold to be recording outside, so I am going to take Phaedra and we are going to head in, warm up a bit, and then we can continue this discussion in my home studio. I'll see you there. Okay, now that I have thought out, I have just a little bit more information about winters here in Vancouver that I want to share with you. So Vancouver averages somewhere around 42 inches of rain per year, which is only 4 inches above the US average. But Cass, I thought it rained there all the time. Well, it only does. While the Pacific Northwest ranks very high in the rainiest category, that honestly has to do with how many days we see a trace of rain or more. But there are many, many other cities that get more rainfall, like Juneau, Alaska at 71 inches, New Orleans at 64, Miami at 62. It's just moist and gray here a lot in winters. Okay, damn, not moist, sorry. Anyways, as winter gives way to spring, Vancouver undergoes this really cool magical transformation. Cherry blossoms are all over the city and they pop up and there's just shades of pink everywhere, and it creates this super captivating scene, and some of them can be seen on the Clark College campus just outside of downtown Vancouver. It's super beautiful to visit. Tons of people do pictures there. In the spring, the temperatures do rise, ranging from the mid-40s to 60-degree Fahrenheit. And it's also where the amount of sunny days start to outnumber the rainy ones, which is really cool. People are just waiting for that first nice weekend to head outdoors, and the area just seems to absolutely come alive. Sometimes I swear you can just feel everyone's excitement as soon as you step outside, like the electricity in the air about the weather being so nice. And spring is a season of rejuvenation here. The city's parks and hiking trails, like I said, come alive with vibrant colors of blooming flowers and fresh greenery. And it's the perfect time to explore the natural beauty that surrounds Vancouver and the great outdoors. It's just so beautiful. Allergies also kick up a crap ton at this time of year. So for the gardeners also, we typically see our last frost towards the end of April, but be on alert because technically we can see frost until Mother's Day. So just be aware, watch out. Anyways, now welcome to summer, where Vancouver truly shines. months. With temperatures ranging from the mid-60s to the 80s Fahrenheit, the city basks in the warmth of sun, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. The last few years have seemed warm, but the most days of summer we have seen temps over 90 degrees is 27, but that was back in 1906. However, there was this one weekend back in 2021 where we had 3 days of temps of 111, 115, 112. So there's that too. But if it gets warm, it's time to head down to the Columbia River for all of the water activities, from kayaking to paddleboarding, swimming, boating. People just head on down there to cool off. And summer invites everyone to unwind and enjoy all the parks and the beaches and all the outdoors. Families gather for picnics, and the city comes alive with outdoor activities and events, farmers markets, concerts. It's the season that captures the essence of the Pacific Northwest. It is so beautiful here in the summers. And if you live here or have visited here in the summers, I would love to hear from you on what your favorite summer activity here in Vancouver has been. As summer gracefully bows out, fall definitely takes the stage, and fall is my favorite time of year. I love walking outside in the mornings to potty the dog in like hoodie or a light jacket and just breathe in that crisp morning air. Oh, I love it. With the temperatures cooling down, the weather offers a refreshing escape from the summer heat for sure. The city is adorned with beautiful warm hues of the fall foliage, and it creates so many photo ops around every single corner. I love strolling around Vancouver and just picture. It's so pretty. Fall in Vancouver is a celebration of obviously harvest and community. There's lots of pumpkin patches and apple orchards to visit, festivals, and it's time for cozy sweaters like this one, crisp air, and savoring the flavors of the season like my favorite, which is fresh hot apple cider and some warm pumpkin bread from the oven. With the cooling temperatures, gardeners need to be ever vigilant. Frost can show up before Halloween in the more rural areas away from the city. But the past few years, the first hard frost actually hasn't come until the second or third week in November. And it's definitely allowed us, me as a farmer, to extend my growing season well into November and get more tomatoes and all sorts of cool stuff like that. So living in Vancouver is about embracing a lifestyle woven into the fabric of the natural world. Whether you are craving that fresh powder in the winter, hiking the blooming flowers of the mountainsides in the gorge in the spring, or soaking up the sun here in the summer, or like I do, absolutely loving the fall and the air and the trees and the leaves. Everything brings its own unique charm. And before we part ways, I do want to share with you one little locals tip. Okay, so locals do not use umbrellas. They have a good rain jacket with a hood. So if you spot an umbrella while you're walking around, it is known that those people are either visiting or a recent transplant. The more you know. Right? Just looking after you. If after all this scary weather talk, you are still not sure if Vancouver is right for you, I highly recommend watching this video right here called Oh Crap, Why Are People Moving to Vancouver, Washington? In this video, we discuss all the reasons people are flocking to Southwest Washington. Otherwise, we can jump on a Zoom and talk about what you're looking for and if Vancouver is that fit for you. Again, my name is Cassandra Marks, also known as Realtor Cass. I'm a farmer with a little real estate problem, and thank you so much for joining me today. I can't wait to see you again, but until I do, bye.